Hey, what's going on, guys? TalkNorwichCity here, back for another match preview. I hope you guys are all doing fantastically well. Taking up a little bit of a different location today. We've got a nice romantic painting of Paris in the background. There's also a dog running about somewhere as well. I thought I'd just do a bit of a chilled one. It's Nottingham Forest up on Tuesday night. And I've also, as you've probably seen in this title, got a competition. I've got 10 tickets to give away for this very match. Now, I know it's a bit of a tight turnaround. We're literally playing tomorrow. Today, it could be the case if you're watching this. You have to enter before 10 AM on Tuesday to be in with a chance of winning the tickets. There's 5 pairs of 2 tickets, so you can go with your mate, your dad, mum, nan, auntie, lover. Take someone on a date if you want. That would be a tragic first date, taking a poor girl to Carabao, or guy. But you can do if you want, thanks to Carabao Energy. All you've got to do to enter is comment below with your email address and also subscribe to the channel. I'm not using your email address for spam or anything, don't worry. I just need to know your email address to contact you to tell you if you've won. You've got a very good chance of winning. We've got 5 pairs of tickets to give away, and there's not going to be tons of people entering because it's so late notice. Anyway, if you want a ticket, if you haven't already got one, to Nottingham Forest, email address in the comment section below, and also subscribe to the YouTube channel. And thanks to Carabao Energy for providing them. Big up. Yeah, Nottingham Forest, it's quite nice having this Tuesday night game, actually, considering the postponement at Barnsley on Saturday. I'm very glad that got postponed. It was still very treacherous out on the roads, wasn't it? And Oakwell was frozen, and it's pretty tough to play on a frozen pitch. We found it tough to play on a perfectly normal pitch this season. So I think we would have probably struggled even more to play on a fully frozen pitch. But what that does mean, and it certainly plays to our advantage, is we've had more rest. Nottingham Forest played at the weekend. They did win. However, they've, of course, had a much tighter turnaround. And we're going to be fresh. Pinto and Closer back in, which is absolutely brilliant. Christoph Zimmerman might not be able to play because of a personal matter, but he's back in training. Here's the dog. How you doing, bud? You good? Say hello to the video. You okay? What are you thinking for Tuesday night, mate? It's Forest. You confident? No, I don't think he's confident. But what it does mean is we've got defenders back that we wouldn't have had at Barnsley. So that's really good. Although that does mean we've now got another midweek game. So it's kind of 6 for one, half the dozen of the other, isn't it? If that is the way the saying goes. Forest, I think they're actually 1 place below us in the table. They're 15th, we're 14th. The big question is here, though, is the playoffs still on? Now, it's the hope that kills in the life, and it's also hope that kills in football as well. But it's also that hope that brings you back to Carrow Road every week, and that small smidgen of chance that we might just sneak into the playoffs. We are currently 10 points off, but with a game in hand on Bristol City, who occupy 6th place at the moment. 4 very winnable games in the next 11 days. We've got Nottingham Forest, Hull, Barnsley, and then I think it's not Sunderland, is it? And then another winnable game, I did remember, but it's just gone. Anyway, 4 winnable games in the next month, in the next 11 days, actually. If we win them, we're certainly back in with a shout. But it's been that inconsistency, hasn't it, this season? Consistently inconsistent, I think, has been the word described by a few journalists this season to describe Norwich City. And that has been the case. We need to put a consistent run together, and we need to put together some emphatic home performances, because we've seen fantastic defensive displays. We've seen decent free-flowing attacking displays at times. But what we haven't seen yet this season is an emphatic home display where we've blown a team away. And I'm looking for that over the next couple of weeks. I'm looking for us to go out there and kill the game off 3-0 and just have an easy run-in, easy last 20 minutes to substitute players off and keep fit, because it's back to another demanding championship schedule now for the next couple of weeks. Forest are going to pose a big threat, though. They've been up and down this season, but they don't have any threat of getting relegated this season, so they're going to be playing with complete freedom. They can take risks, which might play into our hands. They might not have too much to play for. They might be fairly free-flowing, which could play into our hands. But on the other hand, you know, they might be very good. We don't know. They come off the back of a good win at the weekend. So, Buddy's just looking at me to check that I'm doing okay, and he's fallen asleep, as probably I've made you lot fall asleep as well. It's Nottingham Forest. It's Tuesday night. It's Carrow Road. I'm looking forward to getting back under Carrow Road, under the lights, It should be a good one, this. It should be a good one. We need to see a good home performance, though. In terms of the team, I'd keep it very similar to what I predicted the Barnsley team to be. I'd once again go with width. I'd go with Murphy and Hernandez. I'd probably bring Pinto maybe back into the squad. I'd definitely bring Tim Close back into the squad and go with that back five that we've seen deployed so well over the last couple of weeks. It's also great to see Tom Tribal hopefully back in training very soon, so he might actually make the end of the season, the last sort of 5 games of the season. But the partnership of Leitner and Tete is certainly holding up quite nicely at the moment. So not too many changes in the squad. I'd stick with Nelson up front. It's that width going forward that could prove so vital in the next couple of weeks. So the playoffs, I think, personally, could still be on, but some big home performances are needed over the next couple of weeks. Let me know your thoughts. Don't forget to enter that competition to be in with a chance of winning 2 tickets to the Norwich City versus Nottingham Forest game. Comment below, and I'll see you at Carrow Road tomorrow. Bye-bye.